Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Today I am making what is called Paime. Now different countries has different names for it. I think Jamaica, in Jamaica they call it blue draws. I don't know. There's a story behind that. And in Guyana I think they call it Conkie. Nevertheless, we're gonna go through the recipe. So here are my ingredients. I've got 2 cups of corn flour here. You can also use cornmeal, but you get a smoother texture in the finished product when you use corn flour. I've got some grated coconut here, but I really blended the coconut and I kept the liquid that I am going to use to puree the pumpkin. So we're gonna keep all the flavor from that coconut in there. So we need to add to this corn flour 2 cups of coconut. I'm just putting it here now. That's 1 and 2. And you can get this from a fairly medium-sized coconut. This was a bit large, so I got some extras. So that's 2 cups of coconut there. So I'll put it aside. And I've got here half teaspoon of ginger powder, which is of course optional. You don't have to put add ginger to it if you don't like it. I've got here 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, grounded cinnamon. I've got 1 teaspoon of grounded nutmeg, and of course you can add additional flavorings, spices if you choose. You can add cardamom and different things like that. I've got here 8 tablespoons of butter. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that in there, and you can add bay leaves or what is called cinnamon leaves. I'm just gonna cut it into pieces. Yeah, we don't want small pieces because we don't want persons eating it to swallow it. So we're just gonna cut it in large pieces that it can be identifiable when someone bites the Paime. Right, this is a little too big, cut it in half. Nice. So here now I'm going to put my pumpkin, and I'm going to puree the pumpkin with some of the liquid that I removed. I extracted from the coconut. So we're not going to lose any much of that coconut flavor at all. Yep. Just putting this in here, and I'm adding my coconut milk here now. And I'm going to puree this. No, it's not losing properly there. Okay, and then I'll come right back to you. Okay, so here I'm going to add my 2 cups of pumpkin puree. 1 and 1 is 2. Yeah, all right. So now we're going to proceed to mix everything together nicely. Take our spoon, mix everything in there, add the butter around, move the butter around. looking for a smooth texture, smooth mixture. So take the back of your spoon and just spread that butter around there. Now different types of corn flour, some would be moist and some would be a bit drier than some. So if this needs a little more liquid, of course I've got some more of the coconut milk that I extracted earlier on that I would add to it. But for now we're gonna see how it goes, keep mixing it around. And I still have to add sugar to this. So I'm still mixing it in here, trying to incorporate the butter throughout the whole mixture. And I've got my 1 cup of sugar. If you like things sweeter, of course you can add more sugar, it's your choice. Or if you don't like it that sweet, you can add less. It's up to you also. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of essence. You can add vanilla, cherry, mixed essence, whatever flavor you desire. 1 teaspoon. I think I'll add a little, another half teaspoon. Yep. Bring out some more flavors in this. Alright, so as you see, the mixture is a bit stiff and we don't want it to be stiff like this, so I'm going to add some more of the coconut milk. And this recipe has a measurement, but you can go by average, as I said, depending on the texture of your flour or your cornmeal, your corn flour or your cornmeal. So I will continue mixing this, and I've got here half cup of raisins. You can add more if you desire. Yep. And then I'll continue doing this, and I'll come back and show you how we put it into the banana leaves or fig leaves, as some persons say, and then we put it to steam. Okay, so this is the texture we're looking for. Yep. This is the texture we're looking for, and these are my banana leaves. Now you can prepare these banana leaves 2 ways. One, you can pass them over your naked flame on your cooker and singe the leaves, which will make them pliable. I did not do that. I boiled water and I dropped the leaves, cut them into pieces, I dropped them in it and let them steam, so then they would have been sterilized in that process, and I rinse them out, and so they are pliable. Yeah, so here we're going to proceed now, and you can put how much ever you want to put. You can make it as big or as small as you like. This is a small leaf, so I'm just gonna put this here and shape it lengthways to the size of the leaf. Yep. And I'm going to fold it in like this. That's it there. Now if you have string, you can tie it. I don't have much string, so I'm just tying this one. Yeah. don't have string, so I'm gonna put this here. You can put it in your banana leaves, and then you can put it in foil paper, so as to keep it sealed. And if you don't have banana leaves, you can also just use the foil on its own. So I don't like the idea of just putting it in foil on its own, so I am going to use these banana leaves and I'm going to seal it with foil paper. So here I'm wrapping this one in foil, double wrapping it to make sure that it's sealed properly. And I'm going to create that envelope by folding the foil this way. Make sure you're seeing what I'm doing here. Alright, and I'm going to fold it this way. Yeah. To make sure that the water, when we're boiling it, you can steam it, put it in a colander and make a bain-marie bath, you know, for the water to boil beneath. But I'm going to boil it because it's going to cook much faster if I'm boiling it than if I'm steaming it. Yeah. So I'll do one more again and show you. I'm going to use a large leaf here. This is a bigger leaf. Just shape it nicely. Yep. And we're gonna put the foil paper pulling it like this to keep the water out. Okay, and I'll do one in foil on its own and show you how it can be done. It's the same, basically the same thing. Again here. Try and make that shape, right? And I'm going to pull this here. This way. So in the meantime, I've got my pot on the cooker with my water that's boiling up there waiting. So I'm gonna put these guys to boil, and I'll come back and show you the finished product. So here they are boiling. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just gonna turn them around to make sure everyone has been cooked thoroughly at the end of the day. Yep. And what I forgot to mention, you don't have to cook all at the same time. You can make them out in the banana leaves and you can freeze them. So when you're ready, you can just take them out from the freeze and put them to boil. So I'm going to remove them now and put them into a colander to drain, or what you may know as a rice strainer. Yep. Be careful because the water can burn you and it won't be nice. Yeah. So I'm just gonna move it aside and let you take a look at it here. Yeah, I have put them to drain in this colander, and then I'm going to open it and let's reveal what's in there. Okay folks, this is our finished product. This is our Paime. So this is one that's still in the foil. This is the one that I tied, and here we go. I'm going to cut into this now, dive into it. So of course you have to leave it to cool down a little, and this can be eaten warm or it can be eaten cold, it's your choice. And you can see all those pieces of coconut there, raisins, and let's taste it now. Yes, so it's very nice, flavorful. And as I said, if you want a sweeter Paime or not so sweet Paime, you can adjust your sugar to your desire. Excuse me. You can adjust your sugar to your taste. So I'm going to continue enjoying this. You taste it, you make it, taste it, and give me a feedback. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like the video, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.